Hi, this is Karen Fabian with Bare Bones Yoga. Today I'm going to show you some poses that you can do to open up your hips. Hips are typically a very tight spot in many of us, and when your hips are tight, it often means your lower back is tight as well. And that has to do with the way the hip flexors run. As muscles, they start in the back and they end in the front of the body, and so as they get tight, they can often create compression and a sense of hunching over the body and tightness around the hips as well as the lower back. So anything you can do to open up your hips, or what's called hip extension, will decrease some of that pressure and keep the muscles lengthened and supple. If you're running, if you're cycling, if you have long drives every day back and forth to work, if you do a lot of sitting, all of those activities tend to create hip tightness. So two poses you can do. The first one is locust. Coming onto your belly, having your feet about hip width apart, arms by your sides, palms down. Begin to engage the muscles of the legs, lift the legs up, squeeze the shoulder blades in, push forward through the crown of the head, keep the neck relaxed, push back through the feet. Take a full breath in, lift both ends, and release. The next pose is bow. Bending the knees, reaching for the outer edges of the feet. Keep the knees hip width distance apart, and also notice if your tailbone is sticking up. If your tailbone tends to do what's called hyperextend, engage your abdomen and draw the tailbone slightly down. Then begin to push the feet back into the hands, lifting the chest. You'll notice that in bow, it also opens your shoulders. So this pose is not only a hip opener, but a shoulder opener as well. One of the ways to modify bow is to do it one leg at a time. And this can be necessary if your hips are very tight and it's hard to grab both feet. Bring the elbow right in front of the shoulder, bend one knee, and press back into the hand. Even if the knee doesn't lift up, that's okay. You're still stretching the hip flexors. And then just an extra bonus, another great pose for opening up the hips is upward dog. Bringing the shoulders over the wrists, feet at hip width, squeeze the muscles of the legs, draw the shoulder blades in. Take a full breath in and a big breath out. So 3 actions you can do to open up the hips: locust, bow, and upward dog. If you have any questions, please visit my website, send me an email, barebonesyoga.com. Namaste.